All right, so since I'm out here, I wanted to make this video on like what's in my truck or truck EDC. I still don't know what I want to title it, but mainly it's to keep myself accountable to make sure my truck has everything that I need because I haven't stocked it in a while. So we'll both find out what I actually keep in my truck. Hopefully with this video, you'll get some ideas, I'll get some ideas, and then you guys can comment and tell me what I should remove or add to my truck. So before we get started, this is a 2025 Ford Raptor. They came with 35s for this specific model, but I went ahead and hopped on Facebook Marketplace and found some 37s along with the wheels. Got them for about 1,400 bucks. I sold my stock 35s with the stock OEM looking wheels for about 1,400 bucks, I think. And it was kind of like an even trade. When I bought these, they only had 500 miles. The guy that I bought them from ended up upgrading to like Methods and Toyos. Threw them on, have no issues. The 37 package does have a different suspension setup to accommodate for those 37s, but I haven't had any issues with my truck. Another thing I did was upgrade some lighting. The stock lighting on the Raptor on like trails at night suck. Even the rigid lights that it came with, really, they are not that great. So I went ahead and upgraded. I threw on a Baja linkable. This is a 6XL Sport linkable. My truck didn't have the modular bumper that the 37 package has. I took a look at the modular bumper and all it is just nutserts with some bolts. So I went ahead and bought these brackets that were for the 37 package and then kind of measured everything, drilled my own holes, put my own nutserts in there, and then threw on the linkable, and it's been working fine ever since. It's pretty solid. I don't feel like it's going to come off or anything like that. This alone is plenty enough for me. I don't feel like I need ditch lights or anything like that. This is enough lighting. But I did go ahead and add 2 more Baja Design lights. So I did add the SAE or what the fuck is it called? This SAE amber on the fog light pocket along with Baja's IR because I do have night vision. I wanted to test these out just to see how it would look, and it actually works pretty well. Like on no moonlight nights, throwing these on, I can see in front of me perfectly fine. It's actually really nice. So I do the IR along with the SAE, and that's about it. That's all the upgrades I've done to my truck. All right, so my truck is pretty gross. Like I think a lot of my friends that have Raptors, they're always making fun of how gross and dirty my truck is. I use my truck and I don't really clean it as much as I should, and I think that's a problem. But yeah, inside of the truck, kind of gross, kind of dirty, but not a big deal for me. All right, so the center console, I think that's the most important part. Look how gross that is as well. I need to wash my truck. But yeah, the inside, I think this is the most important things because this is what you can easily grab. So I have a Leatherman in here. I have a lighter. I have a flashlight. Flashlight and multi-tool are super important to have. And I have just some markers, pens, some change, and then this cool little tool for my GoPro that I use a lot, so I like to keep in here. Well, it's actually not for the GoPro, it's for the DJI Osmo Action or whatever, but I don't have GoPros anymore, but this is still a pretty cool little tool to have. And that's this thing. Notice how I have a bunch of change in here and then a little change organizer, and I don't organize my change, but that's for a later day. Have a baby, so I do have some diapers and wipes extra in case we run out from the diaper bag. These, I don't know how likely you are to use these. I like to keep them because I work in the emergency department and a lot of DUI accidents. The story always goes, guy was drunk, crashed into someone, tried to run away. Citizens were holding him down till police arrived. So I don't want to get hurt holding someone down, so maybe something like this would help. Legalities, I don't know. I don't care. If someone's driving drunk and hurt somebody, they're going into one of those. This is a hygiene kit. Just hygiene stuff, deodorant, toothbrush, wipes, sanitizing wipes. So this is a cool little thing. I like using this because I can hang this from anywhere and you can kind of just hold all my stuff in place. But I like keeping that here. And this one, this has a few electronics. So it has some fuses. The Ford Raptor has different types of fuses, so you have to buy them. You can't just go into an AutoZone and buy these fuses. You have to order them. So I have some of them in here along with just your generic fuses in case someone else needs fuses, and some batteries in this one. And then I also have a headlamp in here, a few headlamps, some extra batteries, and just cables. Like if we need to charge something, I have extra cables for that. So it's like a little electronic bag that I have. Sorry, I'm trying my best to record this with one hand in a way. All right, next is gonna be this one. This is just kind of like a random box. I'm trying to open it for you. And it just has a flare in there along with a lock picking kit, another knife, another flashlight, another lighter. This is just kind of keep it dry, but I have all that stuff in here. And then this one's an important one. This is where I have my toilet paper in case you need to use the restroom in a remote area, glow sticks in case it's dark, and then I also have some bug spray in here. I keep it in this so that it doesn't leak, and some band-aids and whatnot in here as well. Even though I have a better medical kit, I just have this in here as well. Have extra, it's always nice. This is a Mystery Ranch bag. I don't think they're doing these anymore. And then lastly, I have this power tank tire repair kit. This is one of my favorite kits. I think it comes with everything you need, and the stuff in here is pretty quality. They use the red plugs, which are probably the better colored plugs. Has all the tools, pliers, lube, everything you need in here. I'm not sure if they still sell this product, but I got this years and years ago. I've used it multiple times already. It's come in handy. And that's pretty much it for this center console. All right, so this is the back of the truck. We'll go over what's under the seat. So that's pretty important as well. I like the Raptor. It has a pretty good amount of storage under the seat. So open this up. Now I do have this here. This is going to be like a mosquito net that goes on your window. So if I'm sleeping in the back of the truck, which I can perfectly fit back here because I'm a short guy, I can crack the window open and use this material right here to prevent mosquitoes or bugs from coming in at night. This is my jet boil kit right here. So I have all my stove and stuff like that in here, along with some waterproof matches, a hefty trash bag, some more toilet paper, duct tape. This tool right here that is used so that you can start your campfires a little bit easier. You throw this on a 1-pounder propane tank and then you can light stuff up a little bit quicker. But yeah, that's all that's in here. Here I have some Vaseline along with some paper towels I use to kind of help me start fires responsibly. Make sure you add that. And then I have just a random glow stick here. I don't know if this is, no, this is not used, but I have this in here in case I need light. I can just grab it and snap it. This is pretty cool. This is something that I recommend a lot of you guys buy. This is little lights that you can turn on in case of an emergency. So you put this on the road and then it lights up, so that way you're more visible if you break down or whatever. This is perfect for that. It has a bunch of different modes, and it comes with 3 of them. This is the brand right here in case you want to look it up. I'll link it below if you want to check it out. But I use this for emergencies, and then if we go shoot and it's nighttime, we'll throw these on certain areas so that we're aware that that's like the firing line and it's dark, so we can also use it for that. But emergency use is a lot better, so I would still get some of these. Then in here I have, so I got this because I had a Sprinter van and I ended up getting a rock chip and it spread. I had to get the whole windshield repaired or replaced. So this will repair your windshield in case you get a little crack. That way it doesn't kind of turn into a big crack or a spider web all around. So haven't ever had to use this, but I bought a kit just to keep in my bag just in case. And then in here I just have a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff. So I have like if I need to siphon gas, I have a kit for that in here. I also have some ponchos, emergency blankets, some more glow sticks, chem lights, whatever you want to call them. I have bear spray in here as well. There's a bear spray in there. And then I have an e-tool down here. I'm not going to pull it out because I have to put everything back. But an e-tool down there. So just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. And then this is a hammock. So if we're out camping, just throw this on. This is just a regular hammock that goes around the tree with a tree saver on it. Fire extinguisher for obvious reasons. This isn't a Supreme one. I just threw on a sticker. I thought it looked cool. And All right, so these are the caps for my linkables in the front. I have them all scattered around the back over there. This is a little inflatable pillow. Again, I can sleep back here, so I just use this with the hammock and I can be somewhat warm. This is a jet boil frying pan. This, I don't know what, I think it's 10 inches. I don't know. This is amazing. I really like this frying pan. It works really well. It's a non-stick. And if you need to do some eggs or some stir-fried rice in here, you can. Then again, tools. This is just, who makes this? Blue Ridge, or what is it called? What's this company called? Blue Ridge Overland Gear. This is a tool bag. It's one of my favorite tool bags. I haven't found a better one than this one. But yeah, I keep all my tools in here. All right, so now we're on the other side. I'm going to show you what's in the back of the headrest back here. So this is an item from Spirited Systems. I forgot what it's called. I don't even know if they still sell it. But it's an IFAC kit. It comes empty. But essentially, I have it here so that I can pull it from the driver's side. And this is just a big old IFAC kit. It does have a tourniquet in here, combat gauze, decompression needle, chest seals, a few other items, some shears. So I like having this there in case something happens to me or someone else and I quickly need to grab a kit. It's right here. Or if I even need to hand this to someone else while I get my bigger medical kit, I could just hand this to somebody and then I can grab the bigger medical kit that's underneath the seat right here. I'm going to show you. Back here, I do have my radio. I have it on this side so that if I'm on the driver's side, I could just reach over and grab it. But this radio does have the GMRS along with the FRS programmed into it, so it can communicate with all these other radios. I have about 6 other radios, and it can communicate with all of those. But I like keeping this one in here because it is a ham radio. You can use it for emergencies, and then you can listen in onto the weather like I mentioned earlier. So I like keeping this one in here. All right, so now under this seat, this is where I have my bigger medical kit. So for this one, it is going to have a bunch of tourniquets. So there's 2 outside, a set of shears, some tape. On the top here, I have anything for bleeds. So combat gauze, rolled gauze, some pack gauze, some Israeli bandages back there. So that's all that's on the top one. The middle one is just going to be for, like, I don't know, lax, like lacerations or whatnot. I do have staples. One of the best tools ever is going to be like Harbor Freight super glue for all the little cuts that you get on your fingers. Yeah, so a lot of little things for cuts is going to be in the center pocket. And then down here is all airway. So I have an NPA in here. I got a BVM and a few other items. I also have like a glucometer. I have an O2 sat reader right here. A pretty old one. I should get a new one, but this one works fine. I've used it multiple times already. But yeah, airways all down here. In the back, I just have a big old Sam splint along with some gloves, I think. Oh no, I used the gloves last time. So that's pretty much it for this bag. This is a bigger medical kit. Inside, actually, I do have other items. So because I'm a nurse, I can have some of this stuff now. So I do have some fluids, some IV start kits, a manual cuff, and then a stethoscope, along with a bunch of other meds in there. I don't want to open it because then everything's going to fly out, but there's a bunch of meds in there and some other items. So if you're dehydrated while camping, whether from alcohol or heat, I got you for a small price of $1,000. This is the back of the truck. I do have this Gator ETX soft roll bed cover. This is like 250 bucks. It's super cheap for what it is. You do save on gas by just having it, and you kind of hide all your stuff in the bed of the truck. And if you don't want to have this, you could just unhook it and then just roll it up, and it rolls up pretty nicely. Rolls up all the way to like back here, and you can still use all your bed. That's why I like this one over the back flips or those plastic ones, because even if you were to open them all the way, they take up so much space. So I like this one a lot more. Now my truck looks pretty messy because we came back from the beach like a few weeks ago and I just left all this stuff in here. But in here for sure, I always keep a gas tank along with this plano box. The plano box, I have jumper cables, a jacket, and a few other items. Now nothing in here is really valuable where I would be super bummed and if someone took it. But yeah, that's just what I keep in the back. I have a ratchet strap and then this cool little bar right here. This is one of my favorite items too, because if I need to, I could just put this bar and cinch it down, and it kind of keeps all my stuff in the back. My truck looks like a mess right now because I've been using it, but normally this would be back there kind of pushing everything back, and it would be a little bit more organized than what it looks like right now. All right, it's getting pretty warm. I'm ready to go. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I went over the truck, did a quick little walk around. There is one more thing I want to do, possibly do a third brake light using the third brake light bracket, but it's just so labor intensive. I've done it before. I'm kind of lazy to do it again, so I might either do that or just drill into my bed, throw a nutsert on, and just put one S2 amber on there as a chase light. So we'll see what I end up doing. So if you want to leave a comment, let me know if I should be adding or removing anything from my truck. That would be super helpful. But yeah, that's gonna be it.